Praise the Lord, Cathy. Nice to meet you as a great, awesome teacher of Bible Discovery Station of VBS 2017 at Maker Fun Factory, Tamil Full Gospel Prayer Fellowship in Kuwait. And I would like you to just give us viewpoints of how you are teaching the Bible truth through this station called Bible Discovery. What are the various methods you use and the strategies you use in order to teach the Bible concepts?
In our Bible Discovery, we look at different true stories from the Bible, and our approach is to make the children be in the shoes of the heroes of that day. So throughout the days, they are experiencing the Bible stories through our different props, our skits, our actions, our little games that we play, everything. They experience, like they go back in time to when the story had actually happened. So in our first day, they actually experienced the story of creation. We gave them a small supply of arts and crafts, and they actually created something, a person or an animal. So they experienced the art of creating, and they found it difficult. So they were extremely awestruck that God had created us in less than a second. That was an amazing experience for them. The same way they heard about Joshua, they heard about Gideon, and they heard about Abigail and so many other warriors, and they experienced how it was to stand in front even when they were scared, and they had to stand for God and do something great for Him. So they learned that it doesn't matter how small or how weak they are, it doesn't matter from where they're coming from, that God would always use them. And that's how we integrated the Bible point of that day, because each person, each story from the Bible, each hero had the Bible point made especially for them. So we heard that, like for example, on day 5, we heard that God made Abigail for a reason. Now we see that Abigail is a woman, and women are not given much importance usually. But we see that Abigail came at the right time, at the right place, and she helped David to become the king of Israel. So we see a lot of these things where children are able to actually integrate that Bible point through the Bible story of that day, and it's done in an unforgettable way, because they're actually putting on the shoes of the Israelites and they're walking along with them. They have a lot of fun through the props, through the games and all that.
That's a lovely one, The way you are describing, it looks like I also really would have loved to attend the Bible discovery sessions of the schoolers. And this one thing, when they get into the shoes of the character, and moreover, all the character chosen in order to teach the incredible Bible truths are awesome superheroes from the Bible. How they are so frail, but God has made them to be superheroes to do supernatural things. So it's really awesome. Cathy, how you were able to teach the Bible stories, not as stories, but you made them do something so that it will never be forgotten from their memory to learn this Bible truths. What are the various things you did in order to do that?
A lot of the stories were not done by just speaking. We made them to actually experience it. For example, when they heard about Gideon's story, they actually experienced it. They were taken to a room where all idols were kept, small cups they were kept, and they were made to destroy those idols, and they built an altar, and they acknowledged that they were building that altar for the one true God, our God. And they came back and they helped to create an army for themselves, and they said this army is for God. And when they were ready to fight against the Midianites, they raised a torch and they said, the sword for the Lord and the sword for Gideon. So they said the exact same things the Israelites did so many years ago. So they experienced how it was to go back in time and to actually be a soldier in the army of Gideon.
Wow, that's an amazing thing, They experience themselves to be one among the soldiers in Gideon's army. This is an unforgettable experience and an unforgettable VBS. Thank you so much for all the efforts you've been doing for the Lord in the great station of Bible discovery. May God bless our efforts. Thank you, Cathy.